I notice more and more you pay in Bitcoin. I mean, people are saying it takes a lot of pressure off the dollar. I became a fan of crypto, and to me, it's an industry. I view it as an industry, and I'm president. And
there are two countries that are more advanced in these technology in blockchain than Europe and the United States right now. And that's India and Brazil. They had a need because of inflation, because of corruption. They need to digitize their currency. And I do believe this is going to accelerate. And that's going to be the next frontier, using AI, using this. But crypto is going to play a big role. The digitization of currency, digitization of everything we're doing. I'm a big believer, and this is one thing that will change Bloomberg even. I believe we're going to be in the cutting edge of tokenizing bonds and stocks. It's coming. And we have the technology now. The fact that we are now moving forward in tokenization, every bond and stock, is crazy.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will. During that auction that we saw a little bit before, the attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction; it was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat as I'm doing this video. We always pull back during this time of the month. We are staying steady right now, but I do expect us during the week to pull back. And then like clockwork, the 5th falls on a Saturday in July. And then we start to move up. And we know July 4th is a holiday, so we'll be the only game in town. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And we have Robinhood launches micro futures contracts for XRP and Solana. And we see the casino just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we have Bitcoin and Tether use is surging in Bolivia as inflation soars, with small businesses turning to crypto for stability. And guys, who's the cause of that? That's right, the Fed. They're squeezing countries into crypto. It's not called stablecoin for any reason. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates were up on Friday, but still well off the highs. Remember, we dropped over 25 basis points in the 10-year with auctions and manipulation, the repo. And that gave markets a pump. And then we have the dollar slightly up, but we know the dollar is going to continue on weakening. And then we have volume in crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Anchorage to phase out USDC and Agora USD, citing risks. And we know reserves are eventually going to become an issue with all these stable coins, and everything is going to fall back in the hands of the Fed. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, but first, in order to get this digital economy started, they're going to allow the private sector to run wild. Now we have Circle has become the most heavily bought overseas stock in South Korea, with retail traders investing nearly $450 million in June. And guys, they got to be doing calls because they're not buying Circle stock full price. And we know when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution, the emerging markets rise. And now we have World Liberty aims for stablecoin adoption growth on Binance chain with new partnership. And of course, again, we have the Trump and the Trump family moving this whole digital economy. What did Trump call it? A new industry. And he's exactly right. But of course, he knows the plan. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $285 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And as we see, this repo has been moving up to manipulate that long end. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Trump says Chair Powell is hurting the country for years to come. And we know Trump is playing the Hegelian dialectic because he knows the plan is to bring us over to this new digital economy, this new financial system where the machines run the whole economy without a human involved. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Trump riding tariffs again. Of course, saying now Canada deal is off. We're going to keep hearing about tariffs so he can ride it. They're going to change this whole supply chain and put it on blockchain and tokenize everything. And then, guys, we have Japanese bond just at as fast as pace since 2007. And we know Warren Buffett is buying up those bonds. And we know Japan owns a lot of United States debt. And never forget, Japanese leaders were brought into San Francisco in order to plan out this fourth industrial revolution. I brought it to you from the horse's mouth, where he says the robots, algorithms, and drones are going to take the economy over. Remember, this is a plan that moves in phases. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs were down at Friday at close. Now we have Bitcoin had great inflows yesterday, over 500 million. Now we have Crane shares files to list Coinbase 50 index ETF. Now getting over into a little crypto news, we have Bitrue secures MiCA license in the Netherlands. And guys, we know that's all about pushing adoption in Europe. So guys, it doesn't matter what country you go to, they all have a plan for this fourth industrial revolution. And we have Gemini launches tokenized stocks for EU traders, starting with MicroStrategy on Arbitrum. And like Larry Fink said, stocks and bonds are going to be tokenized, and it should have been done a long time ago. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Chinese brokerage firm GF Securities launch its offshore yuan-backed tokenized securities in Hong Kong. And nothing happens in Hong Kong without China. And that digital yuan is going to be a world reserve currency. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, all you have to do is look at Belt and Road. Now we have Vitalik weighs in on token-based universal basic income like WorldCoin. And of course, he tries to play it down, but we know for a fact universal basic income is coming in because the machines are about to take over. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, all facets of the legacy economy is being broken up. And every time you hear media, they're talking about AI being the solution. And when corporations lay off, the stock goes up because the sheep are disconnected from reality. They don't fight for one another. So, of course, if you're not together, you're just a single sheep. Remember, 3 men together on the same accord are stronger than 1 million men. And that's powerful when you understand it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And lastly, we have Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse says the case is over. And it should be. The movie is over because that's all it was. Just to kick the regulation can down the road. Now we know regulation is coming very soon. And now it's time to build. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.